Another turning point, a fork stuck in the Another turning point. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Hello, it's Greg, K6EGG, live here on YouTube. I'm going to do a couple different things today. I'm going to be on 2-meter sideband, see if any of the local guys are out there this afternoon. And if you see that I'm a little bit flushed, I'm going to make sure that's in the right spot there. I just got done doing a workout, actually. First time I was able to do a full workout in probably just about 8 or 9 months. I had a medical procedure done on Thursday to relieve some pain. It's called a nerve block after I had a hernia surgery. So want to say hello to Martin watching over there in Europe. Good afternoon. I think it's good afternoon. Actually, it's good evening over there. Unfortunately, you're still at work or work again. But hey, at least you're working. So I was able to, get out of a lot of pain that I've been in. I don't know if a lot of you guys been watching, and girls. You see me moving around and trying to get comfortable. That's because I've been in a ton of pain. So hopefully I won't be moving around as much. So with that being said, let's go take a listen to some 2-meter sideband. See if any of our local guys are out here. And something new I started doing the last time I was on Thursday, I believe, is I put in my Pi-Star dashboard so everybody can see what my Pi-Star is doing, basically, and the different ham radio stations that are joining into the reflector. And I'm not listening to Reflector 30 though right now. I'm on 2-meter sideband. I'll probably go over to 1 Charlie first. See if I can make some UK contacts for some people over in Europe before I go over to Reflector 30. So let's see if anybody's out here on 2-meter sideband here this afternoon. Kind of foggy out here today. Very, very rare that we get fog in this area of town here in Southern California. But today, not very gloomy. June gloom in December.
K6EGG monitoring 144-250 upper sideband, city of Chino, 2 miles north of the Chino Airport. Anybody out there on frequency?
One more try here. Wow. What kinds of weird noise there for a second.
This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring 144-250, upper sideband, 2 miles north of the Chino Airport. Anybody out there on the band this afternoon? Actually, this morning. It's still this morning here.
All right. Doesn't seem like anybody's out there on frequency. Looks like we got it. Somebody in Russia. I've never made a contact in Russia. I would love to make a contact in Russia.
The radio itself, it's a very nice hobby, so I like it very much. But unfortunately, for
this will be cool.
Time, approximately 10 years, I was out of this hobby, so I decided to return to this one.
So we got a Russian.
Unfortunately, the main problem living in the metro cities, it's antennas. So I have no idea how to set up HF antennas over here. So I'm thinking about this one, and I'm doing my best to resolve this task. But so that's not not an easy. So. We'll see. So at least I'm thinking about this one, and I'm trying to resolve it.
These nasty.
So far,
protein drink.
This digital. So it's not actually the ham radio. It's not actually the communication which I usually prefer. But anyway, it gives me an opportunity to be in close touch with my fellow hams. W2MSK. W1 you.
Yes, I understand, and I agree. Obviously, I live in a suburban area, and I have a plot of land with a couple of towers on that land. But a number of years ago, we had a very bad storm. If you recall, we called it Superstorm Sandy. And that destroyed both all my antennas, and I haven't really rebuilt them. So I have two large towers in the rear, and I'm one of these days going to get around to replace them.
Hello, everybody. Just joining in and watching.
In the box.
I'm monitoring reflector 1 Charlie, the UK reflector. Sounds like W2MSK and RW1AU from Russia are having a QSO. Anybody new to the channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below.
And fed, something of that nature, and I'm going to try that out. I think I'll probably have some success.
And yes, my time is wrong.
Upcoming increase in
I'm actually going to try to fix that right now.
W2MSK.
Flying compliment to W2MSK or W1. I'm horribly sorry about the situation which you faced with the hurricane. So I can imagine how it is, because during my stay in Australia, so we had approximately 120 kilometers per hour, so with a horrible wind. So it was, I was assuming that the roof of my house was blown away. So it was really, really horrible. So, and I can understand why it destroyed your antennas at your towers. So I'm very, very sorry about this one. Yeah, that is unfortunately that is the part of our hobby. So we erect the high towers, and nobody knows what will happen with them in the future. So about the antennas, the wire antennas is good enough. But I would suggest you to think about some kind of vertical antennas. So because vertical is give you the great chance to do the action, to operate with some very far the axis with a very simple installation of vertical antenna. That's definitely. Because I used this vertical before, so I can tell you absolutely honestly that it works absolutely perfect in compared to some kind of dipoles or any other wire antennas. So that's the point. So that's what I would like to suggest you. W2MSK or W1A.
This thing's driving me nuts.
Yes, Val, I would agree with you. In fact, I have several vertical antennas that I use over the years, and they've been successful for me. But I just have to go outside and set them up and string the coax, etc. Well, I want to thank you for this very pleasant QSO. I don't want to hold up the reflector. I'm not quite sure how this DStar thing works, but I assume we're hogging the reflector. So I want to wish you all the best and for the holiday season, and maybe we'll meet up once again on DStar. RW1AU, this is Whiskey 2 Mexico Sierra Kilowatt from northern New Jersey.
Very fine business, mate. W2MSK or W1 Alpha United. Yeah, fine copy, Mitch. Okay, it's clear, everything clear. So yeah, I hope that one day our ways will cross on HF band. So I hope that we'll be able to set up some kind of antennas over here as well. So thank you very much, Mitch. It's been a pleasure talking to you. So I hope to see you soon again. But anyway, in any case, so I wish a Merry Christmas to you and yours. So and a very happy and prosperous 2022. And anyway, I hope to see you soon, Mitch. W2, Mike Sugar Killer, Romeo Whiskey 1 Alpha United, Survey Belgrade. 7-3, Mitch. See you soon, my friend.
Okay, Val, 7-3, W2.
I'd love to see if I can make the contact here. Be my first contact ever in Russia.
K6EGG, monitoring Reflector 1 Charlie from Southern California. Also live streaming on YouTube. If you type my call letters K6EGG into the search engine of YouTube. I'm in the city of Chino, 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles.
M7MCQ.
Hello, M7MCQ. This is Greg, K6EGG from Southern California. How you doing? I guess it would be this evening over there in the UK.
Yeah, that's right, Greg. It's 8 o'clock. Well, 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. So, very good evening to you. I take it it's still afternoon over there, and a damn sight warmer than it is here in England. It's been a terrible day today. Not just the cold, it was rather cold, but absolutely pouring down with rain all day. So very dark and miserable, Greg. Back to you.
If you can send some of that rain our way here in Southern California, we can use it. It's actually kind of foggy and gloomy here, which is strange for this time of year. It's only in the mid-50s. And we had some mist this morning, which is once again strange for this time of year. But yeah, if you can send some of that wet stuff our way, we can really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying your Saturday evening as well.
Yeah, thanks for that, Greg. I'm doing a shack clear out. Well, all day today. I've just got some Elecraft gear. I've got a KX3 and I've got a KX2 on the way, to be honest, as well, from America. I didn't realize I was buying it from America because the information was a little bit misleading, but for good reasons. I understand why when he explained it, but I thought I was buying it from Iceland. but it's over in the States, so it's going to take a while to get here and probably incur some custom duties. Terrible over here. They just keep all the things until you inquire, and then they slap a big bill on you normally. But there you go. It's on its way. I did want a K2, couldn't find one. Got the KX3, and then found the KX2. So I'll probably sell on the KX3. Fabulous radio, absolutely superb. But I've had one before, and they just scare me a little bit because of the cost and taking them out in the field. They don't feel fragile, but they just feel a little bit more vulnerable, I guess, than some other radios for QRP work out in the hills. So anyway, just found you on your QRZ page. So while you're on your next over, I'll just have a read of that. See that you're a TV sound engineer. I've got a much simpler job. I'm a operations director of a vehicle security company, Greg. So back to you, K6EGG M7MCQ.
Yeah, copy that, Tom. Yeah, I'm a television sound engineer. I mainly work on sporting events like baseball and American football, the NBA basketball, as well as some hockey. I also work on some entertainment shows like the Academy Awards, like where they do the little interviews on the red carpet. I'm kind of in charge of the sound that goes into basically that hits your TV out on the field there. So, yeah, real quick question for you, Tom. Are you talking into a repeater there, or a local, or your hotspot? Also, I just ordered I was trying to think of what's called now, the OpenSpot 3 from Estonia. So I feel your pain with stuff getting stuck in customs. I'm usually when I order stuff either from Japan or from Europe, it usually gets stuck there for a week. I've had some buddies that said it goes right through, and then sometimes it sits there and waits for a week or two. So anyways, I'll send it back to you on this foggy afternoon here in Southern California. This is Greg, K6EGG, also live streaming on YouTube for Tom, M7MCQ. And you got a great QRZ page.
M7MCQ, thanks, Greg. I was just looking at the image on your QRZ. That's a fabulous picture. I'm just wondering, is it actually your shack, or is that your workplace? I take it it's your workplace, yeah. What were you saying? Yeah, I'm not within reach of any repeaters in my home QTH, Greg. So I use a DV Megacast, which is basically an IP radio. And a lot of people frown at them, and it does make me laugh. It's usually the older folk who say it's not real radio, but you're a licensed ham operator, I'm a licensed ham operator, and we're having a QSO that we wouldn't otherwise be able to have. So I don't see what the problem is with them. Of course I like using RF, and I've got some nice radios, but when you can't do anything else, what's better than this? I'm talking to somebody 3,500 miles away, or something like that. And I think they're a fabulous thing when RF isn't available. So that's that one. I could, I guess, also use. I've got an OpenSpot 2, Greg. I've seen the OpenSpot 3. I just cannot believe how expensive they are. I think they're ridiculously overpriced, but there you go. I think somebody mentioned around $600, which, wow, that's an awful lot of money. So I didn't really want to spend money on the OS2, but I got one real cheap, a second-hand one. Somebody bought one, didn't like it, or couldn't configure it properly. So I almost stole it from him. So that was good for me. Otherwise, I might not have one, Greg. K6EGG M7MCQ.
M7MCQ K6EGG. Yeah, Tom. I actually wasn't planning on getting an Open Spot 3. They did an online sale, €100 off, which would be, I think, total with shipping from Estonia was $224. I don't know what that equates to your currency, but a number of guys ended up buying one because it was a pretty good deal. Because yes, they are absolutely really expensive. So I'm looking forward to doing some of the cross moding in there. The other thing, as far as using your computer to talk, I mean, hey, that's a way to make a contact and communication. Is ham radio is kind of what you make of it. Things are changing, technologies are changing, so I'm totally down with it. Especially with DStar, a lot of people are limited to situations where they can't put out outside antennas and big arrays and big giant stations with towers, but still want to participate in the hobby. And having DStar or computer setups to get in and to make contacts makes that possible for those people that are interested in the hobby and that can make the contacts and get to know people and be a part of the hobby and stuff like that. So I don't have a problem with it. I know some of the old timer guys do, but I think it's a great way to make contacts. I wouldn't be talking to you right now, Tom, if I wasn't on DStar and you weren't on your computer. So it's great to make new friends and conversate about different things from different regions of the world. So I'll send it back over to you. This is great. K6EGG for Tom M7MCQ over in the UK, cold, wet, rainy UK.
7MCQ returning with a pause there. Yeah, it is raining. It's still. No, I absolutely agree 100%. I mean, I'm new to all this anyway, so, I try not to say too much, show a bit of humility, but, no, I'm interested in everything, Greg, so I'll have a go at everything. ST8, well, anything basically. I've just got the one of the kits from QRP Labs, the QDX, just a 5-watt digital transceiver, tiny little thing on a PCB that you put together, and it just does digital on 80/40/30/20, and it's fabulous, and it's all exciting stuff to me, of course, because I've only been doing this for a couple of years when I got my license, I think it was November 2019. So I'm enjoying it, and I'll explore every part of ham radio. I'm in no rush to go to the next level yet, Greg, because very, very happy with QRP levels. In fact, I see it as much more of a challenge. I've had conversations with guys in America on 2.5 watts, proper conversations, with good reports, and you get a great sense of achievement doing that, rather than, lighting up a linear and sending 1,500 watts across. Everyone could make the journey with that. But there you go anyway. Right, I'll let you crack on, because I think you said you're streaming as well on YouTube, so I'll let you go and get some other contacts in. Very, very nice speaking to you, Greg. Really enjoyed it, and I'll look out for you, and hopefully we'll cross paths again. So take care, mate, and have a great day. This is Mike 7, Mike Charlie Quebec. Putting it back to you for your final, Greg. 73, mate.
Thank you, Tom. M7MCQ. This is Greg K6EGG. Congratulations on you're fairly new to the hobby. I've had my license about almost 22 years now. So yeah, there's a lot has changed in those 22 years, and I'm sure a lot of the guys that are out there, they've been around a lot longer than me. So things are changing, technology's changing, different ways to make contacts are changing. I'm at the lowest level of my licensing here in the United States, called a technician. I really want to get a general so I can get on a HF. That's kind of how I got started on Citizens Band here in the United States. I make contacts all over the world, quite a few of them down in Australia and New Zealand on sideband. So I want to definitely get back into that. I think that will be a fun time to do that. But yeah, I don't want to clog up the reflector too much. So Tom, you have a wonderful evening over there in the UK and try to stay dry. This is Greg, K6EGG on Reflector 1 Charlie here in Southern California, 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles, and also live streaming on YouTube.
Mike 7, Mike Charlie, Quebec, returning. Just a quickie, Greg, just to point out, over here, I'm on the lowest level license, Foundation, which is pretty much the same as the Technician, and we have no restrictions. I can go on HF. The only band that I'm not allowed on is 60 meters, and of course my power restriction is 10 watts. I'm limited to 10 watts. But, you know, as you know, you can get across the world on much less than 10 watts. So it's no real restriction at all. So anyway, good luck getting your next license, your general, and I'll hopefully speak to you on HF sometime. So all the best. Take care. 73 from Mike 7, Mike Charlie, Quebec.
K6EGG here. Mexico here.
I had a little bit of a breakup on Icom MSK, I think. This is Greg, K6EGG.
K6EGG, here's Whiskey 2, Mexico, Sierra Kilowatt. Oh, Greg. I'm watching you on YouTube. I'm pretty amazed. I had to obviously mute the YouTube, but I grew up with this technology, I can tell you that. And what I'm seeing is pretty slick.
Cool. I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Just trying to have some fun and make some contacts out there. I don't know if you can see my dashboard there in the bottom right corner. You're having a heck of a lot of data packet loss there. So a little bit of a rough copy there, but you can always go back and listen to it a little bit later. But let me see here. You're out in New Jersey. I think you're mentioning your antennas got nailed by some of was it Hurricane Sandy? This is Greg, K6EGG. Now back to W2MSK.
Yeah, that's correct. Supersonic storm nailed all my antennas over 5-6 years already. But as I said in a previous QSO I have all the antennas in a box, and I'm ready to replace them as soon as I get in gear. But I see you pulled me up, and you can look at w2msk.com. Gives you a little bit of information about me, although things have actually over. But once again, I'm looking at you on YouTube, and I'm pretty amazed. Go ahead.
Technology is pretty amazing these days. Yeah, the reason why I was doing it was a lot of the local guys here on sideband were trying to figure out how they sounded after they made different changes to their station. So I made it so they can hear themselves. So I just put it up with no picture or anything, and eventually just turned to what I'm doing right now, is making contacts on DStar. The other thing that's been cool is people have been finding me on DStar. People have been finding me on YouTube and following me to DStar. So it's another way to make contacts. And also, I see people in the chat recently sharing information. That's always pretty cool stuff. And I'm checking out your website right now as well. Put that in the favorites. Looks like you had a nice antenna farm there with the X510 there, Diamond. Now back to you. This is Greg, K6EGG, also live streaming on YouTube. Type my call letters into the YouTube search engine or Google. Back to you, W2MSK, K6EGG.
K6EGG, W2MSK returning. Very good. Yeah, that was my website. Quite old, but please I get around to updating it. I understand you're in the sound business in California. Is that correct?
That is. I'm in the sound business. I'm responsible for the, like if you watch any sports, the headsets the announcers talk on for on air. I'm responsible for the audio for that and communications for stage managers and to hear different sound effects from the field, hockey ring, or NBA court. There's a lot to it. We also have wireless microphones as well that I'm responsible for. So it's kind of like my hobby and my my career have gone to like basically crossed each other. So it's kind of fun playing with the RF mics at work as well. So kind of fun doing that. I enjoy it. It's not like a job, so it makes it fun for me. So I'll send it back over to you. This is Greg, K6EGG.
And anybody new to the channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below.
K6EGG, W2MSK returning. Oh, very good. Well, I have a cousin, a first cousin, who is an Academy Award-winning sound man who has done many movies out there. And so I sort of live vicariously through him. I'm obviously interested in that area, and but he's done very well for himself out there over the years. So it's quite an interesting field. Go ahead.
Yeah, it is. There's many different aspects of sound that you can go into. You can go into live sound for like concerts. You can go into sports sound like I do. You can go into movies. Like I know a few people that do that. It's a totally different a way of doing things. You can go into reality shows. You can go into live entertainment. You can go into award shows. There's so many different aspects of things. Studio work, editing, audio sweetening, live news, live variety shows. There's so many different things you can go into. So that's why I always I like what I do. And if something goes awry, although last year with everything getting shut down, everything got shut down. So I had no backup at the time, especially me working sports mainly. Those didn't come back till late July, so I was off work for about 4 or 5 months. So, yeah, it's a fun deal, man. I really enjoy it. I'll show you a little. If you're watching YouTube, you can see my kind of shack here. It's audio gear mixed with amateur radio gear as well.
Yeah, I see it. Very impressive. Very nice. Well, I don't want to continue holding the repeat. I'm very interested in this technology. You're doing an excellent job. And wish you all the best. All the best for the holiday season. And thanks for the QSO. All the best from Whiskey 2, Mexico, Sierra Kilowatt.
Copy that. Thanks for checking in, man. I appreciate it. Nice to hear everybody out there this afternoon. And just trying to have fun. And if you can, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I'm not trying to sell anything, and I'm not trying to get sponsored or anything like that. I'm just doing this to make contacts and share information. I have a job, and I'm not interested in being any type of sponsor. So anyways, this is Greg, K6EGG. Also live streaming on YouTube. If you type my call letters into the YouTube search engine, K6EGG, monitoring Reflector 1 Charlie from Southern California, 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles, 73s out there.
Nice. I hope my audio sounds good.
It's Papa Alpha 3 Golf Fox Yankee.
PA3GFY. This is Greg, K6EGG in Southern California in the United States. Good evening to you out there in the Netherlands.
Ja, oké, Greg. I do hear you. Van Papa Alpha 3 Golf Florida Yankee. And you find all the QZ page, eh? I have a lot of pictures there. Dus you have a lot of time for this me QJ's met een drone aan de bovenside. And as you're getting what there's more seasons, is it? As you're getting what down, you see more pictures there, eh? Okay, and I was even listening. I was even busy with the computer. I'm living helemaal in the countryside, free. You can all see it in the province Friesland, eh? Very close to the North Sea coast. And that is my hobby ook. And I see you check. It is bijna the same check what you have, what I have here, with all the monitors and all the stuff around, eh? Ja, this type of situation, ja. Wat de QV van 3 centimeters tot 160 meters. Dus my neighbors have a farm and I have an aerial farm. Dus there is not so much difference. Okay, handle is op. Romeo Oscar Bravo. Microphone back to you. Pop Alpha 3 Golf Fox Yankee over.
Copy that, Rob. Yeah, you have a great station there, man. You just like you have a radio station. You're out in the middle of the field. You have a huge antenna array. I'm guessing you don't have a lot of noise because you're far away from the city. It looks like there. So, are you talking into a hotspot or a local repeater there? I don't know how far you said you were away. I'm not familiar with that area of the country too much there. I'll send it back to you over there in the Netherlands, PA3GFY. This is Greg, K6EGG.
That is cool stuff, man. All those antennas, and you're out there in the middle of nowhere.
Pop Alpha 3 Golf Florida Yankee returning. Yeah, as you popping up my
thank you very much.
Homepage on the QZ.com, you can see that I'm using hotspot. I have a couple of hotspots standing around for DMR and the Fusion. We are not so much repeaters here, yeah. One local repeater from DMR and DStar, but is most of the time connected on the Netherlands stations here in the Netherlands. And I'm not changing anything. And if you get mixed up on the other signals, just like getting most of the time at my own system. So via my hotspot and so op internet. That is working superb here in the Netherlands. By the way, I'm using the 5100. I have a couple of from this radio standing in the shack. And on the 4100 and a 9700. Now I can already getting home and dan is the evening long van deze side. Hi. Al many years QV, eh? I have my general here on this side. I'm QV from 1980s. Dus, and before all QV, this a long time radio M. And we have a local club. I have 250 people, and I am the oldest member. I'm 65. I am the oldest. We have putting it up with 22 people. This radio club in Leeuwarden. It's a local town. And that is the host from my side. Eh? Dus we have a lot of radio hams, and we're getting online now. Trying to getting people to getting a license and that stuff more. Dus. So that's what's going here in the Northern Netherlands. I'm sitting in the province Friesland, and we are speaking the second language from the Netherlands here, in the Frisian language. And there's a lot of people is living in Holland, in the States. He's speaking Frisian language. He's coming from this part of the area. Papa Alpha 3 Golf Florida Yankee, over.
Papa Alpha 3 Golf Yankee. This is Greg, K6EGG. Yeah, I'm hoping to get into DMR and Fusion. I just ordered a hotspot from, Open Spot 3 from Estonia. Hopefully it will be here before Christmas, and that will open up a whole new world of making contacts there. So I don't want to hold you up too much, but I really appreciate you jumping on and also watching the live stream this afternoon here from California. And it's great making contact with you, Rob. And I was looking in the chat. A lot of people envy your killer setup with your antenna. You're out in the middle of the field, and you got a nice antenna array with the HF antennas and a huge shack. So I'm totally jealous myself because I would love to be away from the city a little bit and get away from a little bit of the noise. So, anyways, I'll send it back to you over to you for a final. This is Greg K6EGG for PA3GFY. Out there in the Netherlands. This is great.
Ja, oké, Gray van Papa Alpha 3 Golf Florida Yankee. PA3 good for you of PA3 go for you? So it's working here on this side. And I was noticed what you have, that you're getting out of Estonia. Yeah, it's very good equipment, eh? Very good equipment. I have always trying things out, and I have one the model for this, what there is now, what you can now buying, and it is working superb, not any problem. But I have more things running here, and I see that the open spots of the hotspots is also working very good. And it is not so much different in alleen. Met Estonia is very easily to getting from the ene reflector to the other reflector, and that is well very handy. But I have more hotspots running here in my QT8s. Okay, now thank you very much. I have putting the toon omhoog met 5. Dus you have here what points there on YouTube, and I hope so that you have a great time and nice to hear you. That you are very good met the radio hobby and ook met your work. And that is your hobby and your work. Now, you have a 180 for you, dus that is not any problem. Okay, wish you 73s. Have a good weekend. 88 on XVL. And until the next time, thank you very much for coming on the radio. And ook all the radio hams who listen on this reflector 73s vanaf de Northern Netherlands. Van Papa Alpha 3 Golf Florida Yankee PA3 GFI for Kilo 6 Echo Golf over.
Thanks for subscribing there, Gordon. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a good evening. That's my final K6EGG.
Pretty cool making contacts from all over the world here. From this afternoon. That was Rob out there in the Netherlands. Anybody new to the channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Just doing this for fun. Trying to get to 500 subscribers before the end of the year. Tell your ham radio friends. Get on DStar. Have some fun. Love to make some contacts out there. Thank you, Ken, for watching on your, was it a 75-inch TV? I hope I don't break your TV with my mug on here. So right now I am monitoring reflector 1 Charlie from the UK. I find that this time is the best time to come on to hit the European reflectors. Tom, once again, nice talking to you this afternoon, in my time at least, evening for you. Hope you stay dry out there. Send some of that rain this way, please. Having some computer issues, so hopefully I'm still streaming right now. Yeah, I have no desire to climb up a tower. I'm not afraid of heights. I'm just afraid of falling. When I worked in staging, live entertainment, I would climb up the top of the scaffoldings and stuff like that. It didn't bother me. That was back before they really used a lot of harnesses and stuff like that. So let's see here. We got an RW. Oh, this is let me see if I can make contact with them. I've never made a contact with a Russian station.
RW1AU. This is Greg K6EGG in Southern California in the United States.
K6EGG. This is Romeo Wish to 1 Alpha Uniform. Very good morning to you and good evening from here. The handle here is well, Victoria, America, London, and I'm currently in Serbia, the capital city in Belgrade. So how did you copy, Greg? K6EGG, RW1AU.
I copy you loud and clear. And how it must be pretty late over there, about 9 or 10 p.m. Weather here is a little gloomy and cloudy, which is strange for this time of year. I'll send it back over to you. Checking out your QRZ page as well, Val. This is Greg K6EGG for RW1AU.
A very fine copy, Greg. K6EGG, RW1AU, loud and clear. No problem at all. Very good signal indeed. So, I can see your webpage. So it's on KRZ.com. That's a lovely picture, lovely shack. So, congratulations. So, that's very good indeed. So, you're right. It's 20 minutes to 10 p.m. So it's a little bit late evening over here. It's a little bit cold outside. It's approximately 2 to 3 degrees plus Celsius. So anyway, it was a pretty nice day today. K6EGG, RW1AU.
So Val, on the QRZ page, it says you're just outside St. Petersburg, Russia. Is that where you are right now? K6EGG for RW1AU.
K6EGG, RW1AU. Actually, I'm not in St. Petersburg, so that's my home QDH. So I'm let's say Yankee United Flash, Romeo Whiskey 1 Alpha United. I'm currently in Republic of Serbia in Belgrade. So that's my current location over here. So I'm here since 2019, so already 2 years. So, and before that, so I was living in different other countries like Dubai, like United Arab Emirates, UK, Australia, and Africa, Kenya, and Nairobi as well. You can find this information on my KRZ.com page. K6EGG, RW1AU.
Copy that. Appreciate you clarifying. And I have always wanted to go to Dubai. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to go over there. So hopefully when all the COVID stuff slows down or gets manageable, I would definitely love to go in that area of the world. I've never been. I'm very interested in it. I've had a number of friends go over there, so I'm looking forward to going over there. So I don't want to tie up the reflector too much here. I've been on for, I don't know, about an hour or so. But Val, thank you very much for coming back to me. I appreciate it. You have a wonderful evening there. This is Greg, K6EGG. Also live streaming on YouTube, Val. If you type my callers into the YouTube search engine, Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf. You have a wonderful evening over there in Europe.
Thank you very much, Greg. Thank you very much, my friend. K6EGG, RW1 Alpha United. Yeah, definitely when you have it and get an opportunity to visit Dubai, so just do it. You will enjoy this very much indeed. Believe me. So I was living there for 5 years, and so I enjoyed every day of staying there. So thank you very much, Greg. So definitely I will visit your YouTube channel. So and we'll take a look on all of your videos. So and I'm sure I will like it very much indeed. So please keep doing this. So and look forward to seeing you soon again. 7-3, Greg. All the very best to you. Have a nice Sunday. K6EGG, RW1AU.
Wasn't in Russia, but it was good to make the contact. I was hoping I would make a Russian contact. Have my Russian relations going here. But everybody, thank you for watching. Pretty cool making all these contacts from all over the world this afternoon here. I would normally say it's a beautiful day outside here in Southern California, but right now, not so much. Gloomy and foggy here. Excuse me, in Southern California. I just sucked down a protein shake here, so trying to get back to normal workout conditions after I had my procedure on Thursday. That was actually very, very successful. I'd say about 90% successful. So I'm out of a lot of pain. I'm very happy to be out of a lot of pain because it's pretty much overtaking my body. I couldn't really do too much. I couldn't even sit here. I'd have to get up and move around and stuff like that. So appreciate you guys all watching. Anybody new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I am monitoring reflector 1 Charlie right now in Europe. I didn't want to hog it up, so I'm just kind of letting it be quiet right now. Let some guys jump in there, girls, and make some contacts out there. But if you want to call me on it, feel free. Love to chat with you. Love to make contacts. This is Greg, K6EGG. And I have nothing else to say right now, other than I'm a little bit hungry. My wife went to go get get some taco meat, so we're going to be cooking some taco meat. So anybody new jumping in there? I'm monitoring 1 Charlie. It looks like we dropped off a bunch. I had a nerve block, so I don't want to get too graphic because this is a ham radio channel. It wasn't my back necessarily, but it was a nerve that went to my back. I am, for some reason, my body is susceptible to having hernias. So I had between last year and 10 years ago, I've had 3 hernias, actually 4 hernias, down below my waist and above my you-know-what. That is a very, very core area for muscles. You do a lot with that area, so there's a lot of nerves that all collide together, and I basically made it so all the intestines were kind of popping out of the little sac that the muscles are in. So I'm not getting too graphic once again, but when that happened, it kind of shifted everything, including nerves, tendons, and everything else. So one of my tendons was running across a nerve that went from my groin all the way around the side of my body here and into my lower back. So when I was sitting a certain way like this, I would lean forward. I would feel it in my mouth, the pain. It felt like somebody was basically socking me in the stomach every time I sat down, is the best way I can describe it. You get that crampy feeling on the side. Not too fun, so I've been dealing with that 24/7 since March when I originally did it. One of the things that kind of irritated me the most over the COVID thing, which is COVID is very serious, and I'm not discrediting that. It got a little political. I'm not going to get too into it, but it got a little political. It's like just shut down everything. I was avid gym member. I would work out 3 days a week. I've done that my entire life from when I was basically 13 on. I never missed a workout, at least 3 times a week. Even as busy as I was traveling around the world, I'd still get some sort of workout in, especially with the core because I have that problem with my hernia. And they closed the gyms for, I don't know, a year and a half, a solid year. And I went back and I tried to do my normal workout, and I blew out the hernia. Basically 3 hernias. I blew out an old one. There was like some mesh. The mesh ripped, and that was on my left side, and I had 2 smaller ones on my right. So it was a fair amount of pain. Then I had to wait 2 months, almost 3 months, to get a surgery. So I was basically disabled. So it really sucked. I thought I was going to be out of pain after I had the surgery, and I wasn't because some nerves got damaged. So pretty good to feel good now and be able to do some normal stuff. Got a great workout in, had a 1,000-calorie workout this morning. Feel really good, not in pain at all. A little bit of pressure, but it feels good to be normal again. I'm looking forward to vacuuming of all things. I really enjoy vacuuming, but the twisting motion, I couldn't do it. So that's enough about me and my hernias and stuff. But I'm reading the chat here. Sorry. See, I had the opposite happen. When I had my hernia surgery, I went in a bunch of pain. Like, I was keeled over when I was walking into the hospital, and I was thinking, I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna feel good, and nope. I was numb and I felt like I was gonna throw up, and I remember rolling over when I got home, and I told my wife I felt the same exact pain as I did going in, and she was like, "What?" So I had MRIs, CT scans, X-rays, and they didn't really come up with anything. So I went on some user groups and found that it turned out that I probably had some nerve damage. So they have a lot of good resources online, Reddit and stuff like that. So, hey, nice to see you in there, and great chatting with you, and thanks for watching the stream. It got quiet after we were talking on the reflector, so we probably could have still talked. But don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you can. And I come on about 2 or 3 days a week, depending on my work and personal schedule there, Val. So thanks again. It's great making contact with you. I don't make too many contacts in that area of the world, so pretty fun night, pretty fun day for me here in Southern California. I think I'm gonna move over to Reflector 30 Charlie right now. I don't want to be taking up too much of that.
But anyway, whereabouts are you located in Manitoba?
Looks like somebody is on there.
I am north of Winnipeg by about
Winterpeg. I call that
miles,
Winterpeg.
right along Lake Winnipeg on the western shore of it.
So I'm going to move over to Reflector 12 Alpha.
Link to REF012 Alpha.
See if anybody's on here. Reflector 12 Alpha. Bill is on. I just missed Bill. I haven't talked to him in a while.
This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring Reflector 12 Alpha from the city of Chino on my hotspot on the Papa system, and also live streaming on YouTube. If you type my call letters into the YouTube search engine, or you could type it into Google as well. K6EGG, monitoring Reflector 12 Alpha.
Figures got quiet here. We'll try again here. So I'm on the Papa system right now. Reflector 12 Alpha. I'll try again.
This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring Reflector 12 Alpha from my hotspot in the city of Chino, 2 miles north of the Chino Airport, and also live streaming on YouTube. If you type my call letters into the YouTube search engine.
I'll be right back. I got to grab my phone right quick. And 73's Rob.
The station monitoring from Chino. This is W4AFK in Carlsbad. Just to answer that, I'm copying the solid on Papa D9 here in Carlsbad, California. W4AFK.
Sorry, I apologize. My wife was looking for some photos, and I didn't have my phone with me. Anyways, I'm probably going to move over to 14 Alpha, 14 Charlie, since not a lot of action going on 12. Oh, I just missed Keith. I'm going to text Keith WA6QXA.
Link to REF014 Charlie.
So Keith WA6QXA has pretty much the exact same audio setup as I have for this microphone, the fat head on the back, and he's running a 48 volt power supply to power this preamp, which is a fat head right here, into his Icom 9700. So I'm interested to see how he sounds on DStar. I've not heard him on DStar, but he sounds excellent on 2-meter sideband. So I just text him, so hopefully he can pop in here. Pardon me?
This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring reflector 14 Charlie from Southern California in the city of Chino, 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles, and also live streaming on YouTube. If you type my call letters into the YouTube search engine, K6EGG, you can try it on Google too. I think it will bring you to my page. And hopefully someone's out there monitoring the reflector.
Boy, I hacked that, didn't I?
Okay, listening.
Wow, why did that take
so long for you to get on the radio?
Well, I was on HF there for a while, so here I am.
How are you liking your new microphone there, your RE20?
I love it. I feel like I'm getting good reports from it, so I think that it was a step up from the SM58. By the way, I don't know how long you've been on the radio, but I spoke to Andy on this frequency about a half an hour ago. It was good to talk to him. I haven't spoken to him for a while.
Yeah, I haven't spoke to him either. I know he's been busy getting his move on. Maybe I can text him. Maybe we can all join up. I tried to call out on the 2-meter sideband, and nobody came back.
Yeah, it was on this frequency we spoke. Dave was on here. He was on here. We spoke for a little while. Yeah, he told me he's moving next weekend, so pretty crazy. I don't think we're going to get together and, get to say goodbye to him, but, hopefully we can stay in touch. He's going to be having his DStar going, and hopefully he's got an HF antenna. Maybe once in a while we'll be able to speak HF to him. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I'd love to see if you guys can talk HF. Obviously, DStar will probably work without a problem. Maybe we can even talk to him as he mobiles across the United States on his hotspot.
Fine. Yeah, so I guess next week's the big move, and he said things are crazy with the move and everybody wanting to be in, getting in touch with him the last minute, family and this, that, and the other. So he's a little, I wouldn't say overwhelmed, but, preoccupied.
Totally understand. He just texted me back. He's going to meet us here shortly, so it'll be great to hear him. This is Greg, K6EGG.
For a while.
I only caught about half of your transmission there again. You want to say again?
Yeah, just saying, how you been? We haven't spoken for a while. How you doing?
I've been pretty busy with work. I'm slowly picking up a little more, which is good because I can use the money right now because I've been off for pretty much 6 weeks. I had a procedure done on Thursday, and basically made 90% of my pain go away. So, hallelujah. I feel so much better. Was able to get almost a normal workout in this morning. So now I just got to get my butt back into shape here.
Oh, that's awesome news. Hey, now that procedure, you kind of gave me the lowdown of what it's all about. Is that supposed to be a temporary fix, or it could be a long-term thing, or what?
Well, it could be both, depending on how my body reacts to it. The doctor seems to be a temporary fix, but he can do something that there's a couple different things he can do to make it permanent. Now that they know what the problem is, they know nothing's torn, they know nothing's ripped. So I'll do anything right now. I didn't really notice it so much till the morning after, because I got up and moved. I'm like, I don't feel anything. Oh my goodness, this feels good. The only bad thing about it is a pretty decent portion of my body is fairly numb, including the top of my leg and my right hip. But I'll take numb over serious stabbing pain 24/7.
Okay, yeah, roger that for sure. Well, I'm glad it seems like they found what the issue is, and they can deal with the issue now. So that's great news.
Oh, you're telling me, man. Like I said, when I first got it done, I'm like, it's kind of better. And then I'm noticing I'm doing normal stuff like twisting and stuff that I'm not feeling the pain. So it's such a weight lifted off of me. My body was super tense from the pain. So pain is a real thing, and I didn't realize how bad back pain and different nerves all change the way your body reacts to different situations. Because the last couple of months it's been really brutal mentally as well, just kind of trying to block that pain out and trying to work and sit in my car in traffic and stuff.
Driving's not helping it either. That's where it's probably maybe in some of your most pain. Hey, am I sounding okay? Do I have my mic settings sound okay?
You sound very good and very, very clear, well spoken. Like everything sounds really natural.
Awesome. I think I told you this before, but when you helped me out with it, that was a week ago, wasn't it? I think I've had it a week now. You helped me on sideband, I believe, and I kind of forgot that there's settings for sideband, there's settings for FM, there's settings for DStar. So I was talking to Don, and he said, "Yeah, you don't sound that great." I was like bumming out, and I realized, oh, wait a second, there's settings for DStar. I looked at it, they were like all whacked out, so I adjusted them. So yeah, I'm glad that you're saying I'm sounding okay on DStar.
No, I'm going to have to check my settings and see what I have this set to.
When I checked my settings, it was +2, +2. I was like, wow, I need to fix that.
I'm -1 on the bass and +2 on the treble.
Out of curiosity, what would happen if you put 0 on the bass? Do you mind trying?
Here's 0 on the bass. 0 on the bass.
I feel that sounds, my opinion, that sounds a little more like your true voice from what I know of you.
Okay, cool. I'll leave it here for now. So hopefully I'll sound a little better. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I like it. It's not like sideband where we need that real punch, right? So you sound real natural.
Appreciate it. And by the way, you making a lot of HF contacts?
I haven't been on the radio that much this past week. It's been kind of a busy week for me, and I wasn't on at all. Well, I had a rehearsal Thursday. Last night I didn't get on. Friday I didn't get on at all last night either. So I've only been on a little bit this whole week. But I got into my shack about an hour ago, and I've made a few contacts on 20 meters. There's a National Weather Service contest going on where people are, hitting you up and giving the weather and asking you what your weather's like and stuff like that. I made a couple contacts. Let me look here. Missouri, Texas, and then I did a POTA station, a lady actually. You don't talk to ladies very often on the radio. I'm doing a POTA in Oregon. So those are 3 contacts I've made in the past hour.
That's pretty good. It's really good. I know. I wonder if the weather here, I don't know if it is still foggy at your house, but it was very, very foggy. So with all the moisture in the air, I wonder if it's changing anything, like version layer or something like that.
Anybody new to the channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thanks, Gordon, and a couple
foggy,
other Val for
like
subscribing.
Fogginess type of a thing, but it wasn't foggy where it was hard to drive because I was doing some, I had to do some running around earlier this morning. But it blew off, and now it's blue skies, but it's chilly. It's only like 64 degrees.
It's definitely not blue skies out here. I don't see any light coming into my office or my ham shack, pardon me. And it looks pretty gloomy. It's in the mid-50s here, but I'm kind of in the valley, so sometimes that just kind of sticks here. It was nice sleeping in weather, though. I didn't get home till I think about midnight last night, so by the time I fell asleep, it was close to 2 a.m., so I woke up about 9 this morning, and it was still dark.
Oh, wow. I take it you're off today.
Yep, I'm off today, and I'm off tomorrow, then I work Monday, and I have a long day on Tuesday, and then I have Wednesday off. I work Thursday, then I have like 4 or 5 days off after that, I think.
Okay, roger that. Yeah, when I first turned on my my HF radio, I was just having massive noise, and I couldn't figure it out. And finally, I realized, I have my battery charger on for my battery, and it was causing like plus 20 noise on 20 meters. As soon as I unplugged it, it was back to normal. So I gotta watch that one.
At least it was something easy. I'll be right back. I have to use the little ham radio room, K6EGG for ID. Also live streaming on YouTube. If you type my call letters into the YouTube search engine, Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf.
This is WA6QXA for ID.
All right, I'm back here. What do you mean by official supervisor cloning room? I can't find my thing here.
This is Greg, K6EGG. I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Not really. I didn't realize you left, although it got quiet there. I wonder if Andy got on here yet. Hey, Andy, you out there? WA6QXA, keep asking.
Yep, just got her back on. How you guys doing?
Yeah, awesome, Andy. I'll let you say hi to Greg, because you and I spoke for a few minutes earlier, so I'll go ahead, Greg.
Hey, Andy, you all ready to go here? Well, you got another week or so, right? K6EGG, City of Chino.
Yeah, getting close. We've got the truck apparently is going to come on the 9th instead of the 10th now, so the stuff will all be out of here by Thursday. And then I'm going to see if I can't get out of here a little bit earlier on Friday, but who knows? My commitment was to finish the day there at work on the 10th and leave Saturday. We'll see how that turns out.
How long is it going to take to get your stuff shipped over there? And I'm guessing you're driving your cars over there too, right?
I have to drive the truck with the fifth wheel, but 2 cars are going on a car carrier.
What's that, about a 3-day drive or so? I don't think I've driven that way too often.
It's about 2,000 miles, so 3 days if you're really humming. I think with the fifth wheel, it's going to be 4 days, 500 miles a day, something like that.
That's not too bad. I can't wait to talk to you when you get over there on DStar, and hoping that you and the guys here in Southern California can make some HF contacts together. I think that'd be really cool.
Yep, you got to get yours on, man.
I knew that was coming next. Well, now that I'm feeling better, I might do some studying and get back to work a little more, and I'll have some more money.
Well, there you go. It's pretty cheap to hang a wire. Although I guess you don't have the radio yet, right?
I do have a radio, but I don't think it will work on a sideband still. I have a TS-2000, which I might try to break out and see if it works on HF sideband. If I do, then I can go on right away. If not, I'll wait to get a 7300 or something equivalent.
Maybe you could talk Keith out of his 991.
Hey, Keith.
Hey, you get your license, I'll loan this thing to you until you're ready to get something.
All right, that sounds like a deal. We'll have to try that out.
You just fall in love with it, who knows?
I hope you got that on recording.
Oh, I do. It's on the internet forever. The internet's written in ink.
Well, as Alex says, you got till 5 o'clock to get it done.
What do you got going on this weekend, Greg?
I am chilling and doing some streaming. I'm going to cook some tacos. I am not going to work. And I'm trying to get myself healthy by exercising again, which I was able to do with no pain today. So try to get my body back up to normal. It sounds like you're still packing over there, right?
Throwing stuff out. We did a dump run this morning. Got rid of most of what we need to now. Just a few little things to get rid of, and I guess the next mission is to start loading the fifth wheel up with stuff we need for the next week or two, just in case our house doesn't get there in time.
And how long is it going to take for them to ship your furniture over in the truck? I think I asked that, but I don't know if you said it or not.
Yeah, they're giving us a window of the 14th through the 21st, anywhere in between. And they won't tell you until 24 hours before when it's actually coming.
All I can say is, wow, that sucks.
It's a little tough.
Oh, so Andy, is like that truck? Is it hauling more than just your stuff? Like they make other stops too? That's weird. It's taking so long, possibly.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's a truck that takes as many homes as they can, and they plan their stops out, and they, if you're not there to pick it up or whatever, they can put it in storage and then bring it back to you, but that's a couple more weeks. So yeah, it's a little dicey on that part.
It's cool having that the fifth wheel. You're not going to have to pay for hotels, right, on the drive?
Yeah, that's true, but the company's pretty cool about that too. They'll pay for a hotel, or in this case, campgrounds if we stop at campgrounds on the way.
Nice. That's nice. You got a little pad on wheels. That's pretty cool. Thank you, Greg.
Copy that. Hey, Andy, I also forgot I was going to text you. I met N7UFT, and when we're going to meet, he couldn't hear me on the radio, so I switched antennas to the compact antenna, and he could hear me a little better. Come to find out, I did an SWR reading on both the antennas. Both were over 3 to 1, and I put my old antenna on, and I had a 1 to 1 with a different mount. So I ended up ordering a new NMO mount. Of all things, went. Isn't that kind of strange?
That is strange. Yeah, I'm wondering if you have the same problem I have with my antenna.
Well, both antennas were having a 3 to 1 match. The compact antenna was a little tiny bit better on VHF, but both matches on UHF and VHF on the Larson were pretty bad. So my only thing is I think it was probably the base, so I'm replacing the base right now.
Your base was brand new, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what I don't get. I think it might have gotten pinched. The only place I think it could have got a pinch maybe at the where the lip of the trunk goes. It goes in the lip of the trunk there. Well, that's the only thing I can think of. We thought it was the radio at first because the antennas were new, because the antennas are fairly new. And then I go to do a SWR check, and it's like, oh, both of these antennas are doing exactly the same thing, exact same readout almost.
Yeah, that's really high. Well, I think I told you of course you would have seen it if you checked both bands. My Larson antenna was like a 3 to 1 on UHF, and it was really flat on 2 meter. But I ordered the new coil, I haven't put it on yet, but I put my old one back on, and it's flat on both.
I'm wondering to see if that's a little better now with your new one. How long did it take to get a new one?
It was pretty quick once I, called the right people or whatever. It probably came in, I don't know, 4 days, something like that, 3-4 days.
And they didn't charge you, right?
No, I called and talked to the guy, and he called me back. Wow, that's a message. He called me back, and we talked for a little bit. They were really cool about it. I told them where I bought it and when I bought it, and he's like, you know what, we just need to send you a new coil. Maybe the coil's bad on it. We'll try that out. And they did, but yeah, I haven't set anything up yet. I'm trying to remember where I put the antenna. It's already boxed up.
I'm sure you'll find it in June.
Anything's possible.
I think last year I went through the final box I had from when I moved in 2010, and I'm like, oh, this is where this stuff went. I've been looking for this for 10 years.
Yeah, I need to make sure I grab a couple of the key boxes and throw it in the trailer. They're going to rebox everything, I think. They like to box everything themselves. So all the chargers for the HTs and, things like that, I want to make sure I know where it is. So I'll just take those in the trailer with me.
Are you going to have your hotspot mobile too? So you could talk on DStar as you trek across the United States?
If I could figure out how to get it to hook up, I'd really like to do that, yes.
That'll be fun to talk to you as you make your trek there across. See how you're doing on time and stuff like that.
Anybody seen the 52 shipping yet, or are we still waiting?
I didn't order one, so I'm watching you guys.
Hey, did you hear about the guys that are buying them though? They found another place where they're getting like $100 off, like Don and K6EGG too. Gabe.
I wonder where that is.
Don't quote me, but I think it was $100 off for the open spot.
I didn't pull the trigger on that one. I probably should have, but I'm afraid where to send it.
Oh, you can send it to me. I'll keep it all nice.
Take care of it for me?
Sure, yeah, I'll test it out for a year or two. So Don Incognito is watching on YouTube right now. He said MTC Radio in Texas has them for the $100 off. So I misquoted.
Which one?
MTC Radio in Texas.
Oh, that's the place I buy my stuff. I thought it was like $50 different.
Oops.
So I'm looking online, and I'm going to put it up on the screen here too. It says $5.99 for Christmas trades accepted. ID 52, $25 reservation.
Yeah, that's the reservation that I did, but that's only $50 off, right?
I don't know what the normal price is for it.
I think it's $649 at HRO.
Hey, Greg, is that MTC you're talking about, or what company are you talking?
Don DUO directed me to MTC in Texas Radio.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, Don explained why it was $100, but I forget the story. Like $50 times 2 for somehow. I forget.
He's saying no sales tax. He's in the chat right now. No sales tax. So I don't know how that works for California. I'm surprised they don't put it in some sort of customs or something coming into the Republic of California.
Dude, pull your website down. California's going to get you.
I'm not ordering anything. All right, I think I'm going to get out of here and grab some lunch. I've been on for about an hour and a half. I'm definitely going to be on later tonight, though. So, Andy, it's great chatting with you, and hopefully I'll chat with you before you leave. If not, I'll chat with you when you get to your new home QTH over there in Tennessee. And Keith, I'll be back in a few hours, man. This is Greg, K6EGG. Also live streaming for the next couple minutes on YouTube. If you type my call letters into the YouTube search engine, Andy AJ6BE, you have a good one, my friend.
Thanks, Grave. Have a good one. We'll try and catch you a little bit later. AJ6BE, I'll be clear and kind of listen out.
Double. I was saying that noise filter that I have is called a DC power inline noise filter. That's what I was. That's what I have. Any rate, I'm glad you got to line up with Greg. I'll set aside WA6QXA 73.
All right. The input to the radio itself then, but. Anyway, 7-3s, Matt. Talk to you hopefully a little bit later. AJ6BE clear.
Take care, Keith. Have a good one. K6EGG is now clear.
Yeah, all righty. Hopefully, if you're on later on tonight, we'll talk again. WA6QXA, we're clear.
This is great. K6EGG. Once again, I'm going to do what I always do, and remember, this is good habit here. I'm going to unlink from the any reflector, so that way I'm not parked on some reflector. So remember, again, that's good ham radio etiquette there. Whoops, wrong screen. I apologize. Once again, this is Greg, K6EGG. Anybody new to the live stream this afternoon, thank you, or this evening if you're watching over in Europe, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Much will be appreciated. I'll probably be back in a few hours after dinner, so take care. Have a good one. This is Greg, K6EGG. I'll talk to you next time.